In today's video, we're checking out what might be the most affordable Marshall in a box pedal I've ever seen. This comes in at 30 Pacific pesos, which is Australian dollars. So what's that in the US dollars? At the time of filming, probably somewhere around 19 bucks. So super cheap. Let's get into it. Welcome back, folks. My name's Shane. If you're on a budget or if times are tough and you're looking for an affordable Marshall in a box pedal which does the business, check this guy out. This is the Plexion from Amuzik. Now, I was completely unfamiliar with this brand until recently, and there's a lot to like about them. One, they're small, so you get a nice small form factor like this. So if you want to save some space on your pedal board or run a lot of mini pedals, whatever, this will definitely do the job. Now, this doesn't have any sort of cab sim or anything like that. It's just a straight up Marshall in a box distortion pedal. And you get a two-way toggle switch on the top, which goes from bright in the up position and normal in the down position. There's a volume, tone, and gain control. And that's it. There's no space in here for a 9-volt battery or anything like that, so you'll be running it on 9-volt DC from the top over here. I'm gonna run you through a selection of tones, and if you wanna check this out, I'll link it down in the pinned comment. Here we go. All right, let's kick it off. I'm playing my Vola Oz, and we're going into the Hageman PP12 amplifier head back here, which is set up dead clean. This is my clean tone on the bridge pickup. All right, let's start with some rhythm tones with the toggle switch up. So this is the brighter of the two modes. Whoo! Yeah, toggle switch down. So there's a definite difference on the top end. Now let's try a mix of rhythm and lead stuff with the gain cranked up a little bit more. Here we go. Now my ears adjusted to the brightness, I actually find that a little bit sort of dull sounding, so I'm going to turn up the tone. And now with the tone control up but the toggle switch down. Yeah, I mean, there you go. And now with the gain cranked, we're going to do some lead tones on both the bridge pickup and the neck pickup, and then I'll also show you the dynamics. So we'll turn down, see if we can get it to clean up. Here we go. Feels great on both pickups, and just for kicks, what I'll do is I'll add some stereo delay to this one. Here we go. I'll add that in post. I always love a little bit of stereo delay, so if you like to play with delay, that's how that sounds. Now, let's start with the volume control just up from off. Cleans up relatively well, considering this is with the volume all the way up. That button is just a quick way of me accessing full volume and full tone without having to use the volume control. It's pretty cool. So there you have it, affordable pedals are back on the In The Blues channel. I hope you like this video. If you can, leave a thumbs up. Let us know what you think of this. I'm really impressed with the tones. You know, I've got to test so many inexpensive and boutique pedals over the last 10 years or so, and this one definitely does what it's supposed to do. Now just know if you're playing a different amplifier, for example, maybe a PV Bandit or a solid state amp, it can be a little bit too bright with the toggle switch in the up position, but in most valve or tube amps, you can get away with it. Just experiment around before you crank it up too much, because it can get bright pretty quickly. And that's maybe my only critique with this thing. It looks cool, it sounds great, and it's 30 bucks Australian, which is insane value. You can't buy anything for 30 bucks these days. So yeah, again, if you want to check it out, I'll link it down below. Thanks again. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.